Hey guys, how we doing? Can you believe we're nearly halfway through the year already? How's the year going? So we seem to be in a relative time of peace here in the UK, and you compare it to like even just a year ago. Looking good on the COVID front. It seems to be pretty much done with. Um, yeah. So this year I think is hugely about making connections, meeting people, getting together, networking, making strong relationships that are going to help us in whatever may come next. Even if it's not a huge, drastic, bad scenario that might happen, it's still good to connect and meet people, right? Some people are raising the alarm about potential food shortages or huge skyrocketing prices. We've seen a little bit of that already. Just to put it out there, the man who was spot on about the COVID supply chain disruptions that happened in 2020, he is also raising the alarm again. A friend of mine at Montauk, he was right about 2 weeks in advance, and not saying he's going to be right again this time, but he's sharing videos by people that are predicting these things. So I'm just raising the alarm slightly, just in case you haven't already. Get prepared a little bit. I think it's very wise that everybody is already in that sort of state of mind to be able to have enough supplies to withstand a temporary supply chain disruption, because that may well be coming down the track. But we don't know yet. A few predictions are like the end of June. You know, things like the Shanghai lockdowns and how that's affecting supply chains, and obviously the COVID stuff, and now there's other factors coming into play. We'll see how it plays out, right? But I'm still very confident that if you are a wise, intelligent, spiritual being, that you're going to make it through this quite unscathed, depending on how prepared you are and what actually plays out. We do have a saying what goes on here, so it's important to not get into like a fear mentality and start worrying and then actually creating this bad future that might not even be coming yet, because our minds play a role, we play a role. But yeah, I'm very happy with how the UK's done, to be honest. We've done really, really well. Millions of people here never complied, and I think we're reaping some of the rewards of that. But it's still not completely over, though. Of course, this battle is still carrying on, and there are still things here in the UK that they're trying to push through that we really, really don't want. And I'm going to mention them again in case you haven't been made aware of already. And the first thing I think is the most important is the fluoride in the water. We really, really don't want that in the water, guys. So if you haven't already joined the Fluoride Free Alliance, get clued up on why we don't want it in the water and how they're trying to do it. There's also a public consultation which definitely needs to be filled out and more awareness put onto that. I'm also going to team up a bit with Joy, and she'll have some great information on how to fill this out. So that's very important. We want to let them know that we don't want this, we do not accept this. They're essentially just going to poison the entire water supply of the UK. I mean, think about it. Think about like a society's hierarchy of needs. How high up is water? It's pretty fucking high, right? You don't get very far without water. It's probably second to like oxygen. So if that's getting fucked with, I believe it's a high priority for people to be made aware of and to take steps to stop it being fucked with, because we really, really don't want our water supply poisoned, guys. It's not exactly like tap water in the UK is good anyway. I rarely find tap water that I can actually drink, and I don't start to get a body reaction that tells me this is almost poison. I exclusively drink bottled water because I don't quite have the facilities to do at the source filtering, and even at the source filtering you've got to get the right stuff, because I spent time with someone who literally has a business doing this, and even reverse osmosis wasn't as good as it's made out to be. It's very good, but you need a little like the next level up to get rid of everything, like the reversed osmosis ionized shit. So I've tested the water he had at his place, and scientifically proven that there is layers to the filtering of your water. So that's the most important thing, I'd say. Then there is the online harms bill they're trying to push through, because they're terrified of people like me, people like you speaking out about the truth. So that's definitely something to be made aware of. And a couple other things, but for now I think I'll keep this video just to that, just to do a vibe check, saying that it's going well for me and the UK is doing pretty good, but we've still got things to focus on, and it's a bit of a time of peace, so make the best of it. Have a good time, enjoy this summer, guys. I think it's going to be a really, really good summer. Meet people, connect, and let's vibe together. And just to put it out there, when I was in the supermarket yesterday, I got approached by someone who recognised who I was. The first time actually in a supermarket, my local town, someone was like, hey, I know what you run a page, right? Unfortunately, I was actually just being served at the checkout and they were just sort of going past and didn't get a chance to chat. So if you were listening to this and you were that person yesterday, say hello. And if you happen to be in the Harlow, Bishop Stortford, Strawbridgeworth, East Hertfordshire area and you want to network, meet some more freedom fighters, just drop us a message. It's always good to connect with local freedom fighters. So I'll keep it at that for now. Speak soon, guys.